Hello. Oh, I am ready to keep playing. We've been making steady progress on this one, so might as well keep going. Took some time to be with family today. Finish a few things that I needed to do. Oh god. I started the mate and I almost choked. Hello, Spartan. Hello. It feels like one of those days. Good. Sundays are definitely special. They do feel different. I went out with family a little bit. I mean, to go shopping for a few things, but it was nice. Also, I took care of my plants and stuff. The Monstera is giving me a new leaf, so I'm so happy. Hello, Owen. Hello. I am a little bit sleepy, but I'm trying not to take a nap because I will need to sleep well for tomorrow. So, yeah. And we need to take care of that. You haven't done anything? Good. I mean, Sundays are like that. They're kind of like that. They are the one day a week that most of us are like, you know what? I'll do nothing. I'll just lay in bed. Why I'm going to turn on the fan. Because it's still hot. Playing Skyrim and drinking the Fallout. Soda cola. I don't know what that is. But it does sound like a good time. You're playing Skyrim. What type of class? What are you going for? Or are you just going to do a little bit of everything? I always end up doing a little bit of everything for Skyrim. I don't know. Rusted Anchor and Elden Ring run soon? Nice. That is the big weapon that looks like an anchor, like the one with the 3 or 4 points, I think. I don't know how to describe it. It does kind of look like one. The one you get on a cave, I think. Oh, we didn't kill the magma worm in Gal Tunnel. I don't even know why I remember that from what you just said, but yeah, there's that one worm that we need to kill. Okay, I'm closing that. I need to check that everything's fine. Man, I am enjoying replaying Elden Ring a lot. I'm really enjoying it. Just going around knowing where I need to go. Doing stuff. Rereading a lot of the items. Reading on the build can be very quickly finished. Nice. Soda from the Fallout games. They have got grape, a very lemonade flavored soda, and a brewed beer with a citrus taste. Going for heavy weapons, but I'm also going for the platinum. Oh, nice. Another project. Another platinum project from you. What the fuck? You didn't even give me time to mute. I'm so sorry for that. What the fuck? That's the loudest motorcycle that has gone through here. What the hell? Sorry everyone, I didn't even get to mute. Oh god damn it. Hello Loki. Where's my music? Oh. It was in between songs. God, I'm tired of motorcycles. Another one. I thought your mic bugged out. No, no, it wasn't. It was an actual vehicle just passing by. I mean, supposedly motorcycles shouldn't do that sound, but they modify them so they sound louder. I'm just tired of them. You get motorcycles, I get military aircraft shaking my house occasionally. Oh, don't even get me started on the helicopters. There are days where they are a little bit more frequent. But aside from that, thankfully, not much else. The problem are the motorcycles. Like, it's just cars are not a problem. Well, drunk people maybe. They are very loud sometimes, but motorcycles are the problem. They're just... Why so much noise? Why? They bother me even when I'm outside, not even when I'm in my house. 5 planes over my house in like 5-minute intervals. Yeah, I'm very far away from the airport, thankfully. We have an airport outside the city. Well, outside. The quotation marks there. Kind of to the more outer part of the city. It's not that far if you think about it, because it's not a big city, but thankfully I don't have any issues with it. Every once in a while, yeah, you would hear a plane, but very far, not super low. Yeah. Honestly, it could be worse. Could be worse. I don't live in an avenue or a boulevard, but there's a lot of traffic. Thankfully, no, there are no buses passing through my house. But yeah, I mean, there's always a worse situation to be in. Uh, You got an itch for spacing pokes after watching the fight with Light. Yeah, I mean, that was the only way that I could finish that. It was the only way. I was so tired, but I was like, I need to get through this. I know I can. God, that was bad. Have you ever streamed in Spanish? No, actually, no. I do talk in Spanish every once in a while, but never fully streamed in Spanish. It's an interesting way to play. I don't know if it would be my pick, but it was the only thing that could work at that point. He didn't like fire very much. I did notice that he kind of hated being burned, at least the first time that you hit him with the halberd. I was like, okay, that can work, that can work. Today, I think we're going to advance with the Lake of Rot, try to kill Astel maybe, and then continue Ranni's quest as much as we can. Oh god. And after that, maybe... I'm thinking... Oh, I should have checked. Wait, let me get the guide. The NPC guide. I need to see what I missed. Ooh, I'm all crossed out. The things that I've done. There are a few things that, yeah, I have missed. But, well, oh well. Life is like that. I'm not being like super focused on not missing anything. So. It's kind of interesting to see how many things I'm doing different. Have you ever completed Box Quest? I did talk to him at the North Gate of Liurnia. Of Liurnia? Of the Academy. I talked to him there, and that he didn't say much else. I thought maybe he would comment about something else I got, but he didn't say anything. Northwest Liurnia. I need to check this one. Yeah. Edit. This I did. Because I did give it to Gideon. So that I did. Yeah, I did give Nefeli the item. Yeah. Good. Oh yeah, we did talk to Pedia, so that one I already did. Oh, Sellen's quest. We need to try and advance Sellen's quest. I knew I was like at the end of yesterday's stream, I was like, I need to do this other thing. But I didn't remember what it was. Yeah, Hieta we haven't talked to because we don't want that. Yeah, this is Find Alexander. That one I've done. There we go. We did help Alexander for a second time. Yeah, we need to get a few things that we missed after we finished. Oh, should we finish? Wait. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to continue Sellen's quest. Yes, we're going to advance Sellen's quest because I do remember Sellen required something with Saluvis. So we're doing Sellen's quest. We're finishing then... Well, finishing, I don't know, Saluvis quest. I think dead. Whatever. And then we're finishing Ranni's quest. I think that's the order that we're going to go. At least for now. I don't know. Have you ever, did you ever give him the golden needle you got from the turtle pope? You might need to do that at Altus though. He didn't comment on it. He didn't comment. So we will see. I'm opening the game. We need to check a few things. We need to check up on a few people. But yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Sellen first, then Saluvis maybe. Or something else. I don't remember. Mm-hmm. I mean, we already completed Sellen's quest last time, so I'm not going to be too angry about it. Yeah, continue. Now. Yeah, we could try siding with Jaren. To see if that makes any difference. Anyways. Turtle Pope. I was just saying hello. Before the stream. Now. Let me go to Sellen. Check something with her. I don't remember where we left it. I don't even know if I can do her quest.
There you are. Shall we commence the lesson?
Did I have to buy something from you for it to... I don't remember.
You wish to very well.
Maybe I need it. Let me get whatever from her.
You wish to very well.
No, she doesn't tell me anything. Do I need to buy everything for you? I don't remember. I did accept, but maybe it's way too late to make her quest. To do her quest. Wait, no. Stop it. Oh, this one I did too. I did go to the to Gurranq. Little by little, I'm crossing out everything. Yeah, I did talk to her and... Then Stormbait Castle. We did a lot of stuff there. I got the crystal stuff. Oh, no. Little by little. There we go. That's Hieta. That's... I don't really see if I need to buy anything from her. Or maybe if it actually if I needed Blight for her quest, then maybe it's already fucked up. Maybe. Also, I don't think I have enough intelligence to be her apprentice. I have 9. I'm very stupid. Hello, Nyanko. I'm winning the pageant. Nice. Questline is simple. Yeah, it's quite simple. But is there a dog? Like in real life, maybe. But not mine. Mine is on the other floor. No, I am... Weird. Oi! Oh yeah, I'm over encumbered. I forgot. I was doing something else and I changed some of my stuff. Heavy med. Yeah, I need a little bit more endurance to use all the set. Now... Oh no, wait. I can use it. I just changed the... I just have to change this for this one. And we're done. Yeah. I just heard you say no. Put that down or something to that effect. What? No, put that down? Oh, no, I think I was just talking to myself while editing the guide. So I actually knew what I did and what I did not. Ooh, I forgot that you were there. Because I have like a document with all the interactions and I'm crossing them out. Like quite literally crossing them out. To know what I've done and what I haven't. And what I missed and what I didn't. I got the armor for that one. Did I never open the... Doesn't look like it. Can you think? I don't need to kill both of you. Now. Great axe. Okay. That does take a little bit of time to charge, but it's very nice whenever we can use it. Mom said I'm getting Elden Ring if I win. Oh, you better do your best then. Finally, I'm moving to another Souls game. That would be great. Oh, are you closing again? I don't know why it does that sometimes. Like yesterday, it closed at one point. You know what? You're doing well. I'm not killing you. Why am I here? Now. Oh, this one. I got that one. I didn't have it. Nice. Let me think. Let me think. We can't. Apparently, we can't advance Talon's quest. Then maybe if I don't have to do that, maybe I can continue with the with what we were doing. And then we get rid of Saluvis. We were in the Grand Cloister, so they're in the main offhand with Endure, so when they cast a spell, they won't be staggered out of it. That makes sense. You know, the Endure makes it for a short period of time you can't be knocked out of your animations. CPU sounding like a jet engine? Mine? Mine's been silent. But maybe you're referring to something else. I think. There you go. Now let me go this way because I do know that there were a few things. I do have cleanse me here. This is awful. Oh yeah. This. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I forgot about that one. I forgot about it. Well, it is what it is. I guess. I guess that is just what's happened. I'm getting my stuff back. That one gives me a golden seed, I think. But the bigger question is, do I want to deal with it? That is the question every single time. Is, do I want to deal with you? Where is my... Oh, no. It's going to be over there. Oh, no. It's going to be here. Nice. I don't need to deal with it. Even better. No. Okay. I hate the bugs. I hate the bugs. The dream my dog tried to lick an extremely venomous hairy caterpillar and I had to slap the caterpillar and it stuck to my hand and it just started screaming and flailing around. I think I've been there. Thankfully my dog has been being a little bit more normal about the things that she tries to taste. See that? Like most of this week, she has... My dog has had a lot of fun. She was taken to the beach a few times by my parents. She's been super happy about it. It completes the bar so goddamn fast. I get scarlet rot from just nothing, dude. She's been so happy, my dog. She's now home again. So she's just she got home and she was like super tired. You know when children are super super tired and cannot stay awake? My dog was like that for all of yesterday. Today she's more normal, but god. She was so tired. This time she actually got to swim. From what I was told. She got to swim. Because she really likes water. Can I? No. Oh, now you guys might hear something, but it's not a motorcycle. It's people with drums. So yeah, just so you know, if you hear some sort of constant rhythmic noise from my mic, that's what it is. And also the eventual motorcycle, but it is what it is. That's summer for you. Well, I didn't bring anything. People play music? Oh, it's kind of more like they are preparing for Carnaval, which there's a lot of presentations. A lot of presentations. A lot of it is very how do you call it? It's presentations like with drums and stuff. Ay. I don't know how to call it. Nah. I wanted to get the thing that's over there, but yeah. I mean, there's a lot of open. How do you call it? It's made outside all the shows and stuff. So there's like drums, there's dancing, there's also you could call it sketches, for example. A lot of theater going around. It's a whole thing, and it only happens during the summer. Like only. It's very frequent for it to happen during the summer. All the presentations and stuff. It is kind of nice. There's a lot of people that really really like doing all of that. There's also Murga. Ah, come on. Hate the bugs. I hate them so much. So yeah, generally whenever there's rehearsals and stuff, how can I call it in English? Because there's like presentations that people do on the streets too. Like, you know, the streets get cut off and stuff. And the rehearsals are also kind of like that. So they go around in the streets, you know, just walking around with the drums, sometimes with people dancing, with the big axe flags, the whole thing. So the rehearsal is basically done in the street. So that's why everyone hears it. They just go walking around the neighborhood. Don't mind me. I just want to check. I got sniped. Scorpion's finger. More community events where I live. It is definitely a whole thing. I mean, if you like it, it's very nice. I definitely don't mind hearing this. I do prefer this than what happened the other day. The other day there was I don't know, a lot of people outside in the neighborhood, I guess. They were, how do you call it? I don't know if they were from a church or what, but they were singing songs, religious songs, and just walking around the neighborhood, and that was just annoying. But it was annoying not because it was religious, but it was just so repetitive. Like, please, just put some, I don't know, sing different lyrics. This is getting boring. Which is definitely not normal that happens. You know, they never bother anyone. They just stay in the church. But I don't know what happened. It was like 20 people going around the neighborhood. I just, what the hell? I don't know if it's common somewhere else, but in this neighborhood, not that much. I'm going to fight Astel. Seems like it. Reminds me of when I had to be part of those church parade stuff when I was younger. I definitely had to sing in my school and stuff, but not really. There wasn't anything else that I had to participate in. Like, I wouldn't have minded it if it wasn't if it wasn't on repeat. If it wasn't the same phrase over and over and over and over and over and again with the same melody, it was driving me crazy. Uy, uy, uy. What are you doing, Windows? Are you the problem? Because I'm not. Because I can definitely see the game stutter a little bit. And I'm just like, I'm scared. Now. This is going to be awful. We have a lot of space. Oh yeah, you did mention that before. No, I don't have Chrome open. I never leave it open. I'm seeing chat from OBS. So that's why. I definitely need more RAM though. But with the prices that there are here that exist right now, it's just a lot. I wonder why you're colorful and your friend wasn't. He's still there. Portuguese parades where they block off the whole road for like an hour walking around playing music and such. Kind of, yeah. Here's more like the Brazilian ones, I think. I don't know exactly from where it comes. I do enjoy them, I just never go because they're not... They are definitely something that. Oh god, they are so close. Hmm. Very interesting. You can see it while the fog wall loads. I forgot. I totally lost my train of thought. Sorry, everyone. I lost it. It will not come back. I don't do that much damage to this guy. I can't really aim at something else. Only the head, so it is what it is. Okay. Oh, yeah, that. Too early. Okay. Okay. Hello, fear. Ah, that couldn't have hit me. That could. uh, Friend? What friend are you talking about? I don't know. So sequence. Oh yeah, okay. The person learned Zelda's lullaby in the ocarina. That was fun to play. Oh, that was nice. That must be fun. No need to apologize. I'm sure you will remember it in a few days while doing something completely unrelated. Yeah, most likely. Already fighting the planetary dragonfly. Nice. What a junky hitbox that was. Yeah, yeah. I was so sure that wouldn't hit me, so I didn't dodge it, and then it just hit me. It is what it is. I hate this boss already, so let's not add to it. Bloodborne mechanics and weapons. I don't know if that would make any difference to my situation right now, but we'll see. Yeah, I jumped and I shouldn't have. It's over there. Do this. Mm-hmm. Well, well. I definitely hate this guy. But it is what it is. It is what it is, everyone. I'm doing this first. I wanted to get away from squash that bug. Oh, talking about bugs, I got jump scared by a spider today. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't like that big of a spider, but I saw it just come. How do you call it? Come down on her spider web, like right in front of me. It wasn't a normal spider. It was very colorful, and I hated it. I did kill it. If I was outside, I would have no other problem. I wouldn't have a problem with it. I was inside a car, and I was like, oh. Ah, he grabbed me. Ay, por Dios. Really? Lucky heal inside the minefield. He was. I thought I was getting killed there. Ah! Stop it! Yeah, teleport yourself. You didn't teleport. That was awful. That was bad. Oh, I hate it. No. Yeah, I forgot about this. Grab me. Okay. Yep. I knew he was going to do that. That's the furthest I gotten today. Nice. Wingle hasta Lasha War is throwing out the purple stuff like you're using Flame of the Right Mains in front of your character. Did the baby version of this thing also have a skull? I think it does. Pray to God and don't stop rolling move a classic. Exactly. All the boss does is shoot the magic bullcrap, AoE and teleport away to make me chase him. He's so peak. He's not. Parasitic creature? I mean... Does he look like he could be something else? I mean, maybe. I don't know if it's exactly like that or that's the only bone structure that the creature has. Because it also has hands. I feel too much. I'm not dual wielding. But again, would it be like human parts or would it be like something else, like maybe a giant's part? I don't think it's the correct structure though for that. Maybe it just takes like a genetic sample. Oh god. That just takes all my life. That is the worst. That is actually one of the worst grab attacks that I have to deal with. I hate it so much. Now let me think. What can I do? I just pray, I guess. I hope the RNG doesn't... Well, that didn't help. And the skeleton made of bone? Endo isn't like... inside? Exo would be outside. Exoskeleton is outside. I'm thinking aloud. I couldn't get away. I would love to be deleted. Well, I was a little bit confused because I was like, endoskeleton isn't like we have what we have. Oh god. I wanted to leave. Fuck you. Kill them. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. I didn't have my turtle shield. That's why I wasn't getting enough stamina for anything. Just in case he was coming for me. Ah. That took absolutely everything I had. Oh god. Hard fight. Hard fought and hard won victory. Yeah. Oh god, that took absolutely everything I could give. Oh god. Oh god. We did it. We did it. Okay, level up. I do think I need this. Leave it on 20, and now I can do maybe vigor, vigor, and maybe 2 more faith. Okay, so oh, I hate that guy so much. Let's go. Going to fight the super version of him beneath the art tree. I don't remember it, but maybe. Who knows? Depends. How much do I need for a level? 30. Okay, wait. I can get another level. Well, that really took a lot. My shoulders hurt. What did it take? An hour? That piece of shit. I mean, I don't think it took an hour per se, but how much is that? 6? Okay, just 200, 2,000 more. It was a good fight, though. It was a good fight. Give me some faith. Yep. And we're going to keep our travels. Oh god. Ow, my neck. Ow. It was like 10, 15 minutes. It is very flawed, I think. I have to take into account I did talk a little bit from because now we are at the hour of 1 hour of stream, so it is like I did talk a little bit, then I did die a few times. I did check on Selen, so maybe it's like less, way less. Wait, I don't know. Okay. Ooh. I am stretching my neck and my back a little bit, but oh god. And now we're here for Adula. Glintstone Dragon Adula. Does anyone have to say anything here? No. No one wants to speak. No. Do I maybe need something else? I'm not sure. Maybe. Wait. I might as well just yeah. Don't think I ever used that one. What does this one do? Oh, oh, nice. What a view. Beautiful, isn't it? And the trees like right behind it. I was going to say beneath, and I was like, that's not it. That is not what I wanted to say. Okay, now. We all know what happens here. Hello. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. I need to take my time with the dragons generally because they are way too big and I never know where to hit them. I do prefer hitting them on the legs. Oh yeah, I hate that one so much. Ow. Yeah, that one attack is just no. That one attack is just no, not at all. Oh god. That one attack just took everything from me. I should change this to... Oh, I am on mid load. Yeah, nice. Okay. Oh no. Why did you do that? Really? Man. Most fair and balanced Dragon Breath attack in the game. No, I think it's just because I couldn't really avoid it. I couldn't do anything there, so that's what happened. I just stood there. That's why I never take torrent with me. Oh god. Some things are just not. No. To be honest, I did get here way later last time. Oh god. I don't know what going on? It was working totally fine last few streams, and this, like, last one and this one, it's been kind of staggering way more. Well, that's unfair. Why are you up there? Don't tell me I can't hit the tail. That was bullshit. I had to check the settings again. I might need to turn off an anti-aliasing or something like that. I don't remember what it's called. Just in case. See if that's what's going on. Oh yeah, no. Look at that. In that case, it's actually better to just lay down on the ground. Fuck that. No parry. Not a true one shot. Could be. That is bullshit. Ow. Flame grant the strength and barrier spells. Both are considered body buffs, which can only have one time. There are some buff combos that cancel each other out. And barrier spells. I don't think I have a barrier. Yeah, the thing is hitting it in the head. That's the problem. At least for me, it's always been a difficult thing. Wait, let me check my settings. Because last few times it wasn't staggering that much. So maybe when I changed a few things, turn that off. And we will see how that does. I'll restart it. Mention it considering you do use buffs. Yeah, for some reason I just assumed that some spells would cancel each other. It would be a little bit much if you could have all of them. Imagine the little status bar behind below your life, just occupying the whole screen. Can you imagine that? Okay, let me bring the resources. Okay, there it is. Maybe it just doesn't like me anymore. Oh god. Are you even worse now? Or is it that this place in particular is giving you issues? Why are you high? I mean, you were a medium. You should have been okay. I don't want to change your resolution too much. I could do that. Yeah. I played in worse resolutions. No big deal. I don't mind. See? That's like a weird thing. That's like a stagger thing. I'm not entirely sure why it's doing that. Let me get a little bit of damage at the feet. And then I mean if you dodge, that would have been great. I didn't think he was going to hit me there. I don't know why I thought that. That took a lot. He's still staggering. The game. Stuttering. Maybe there's something in the background going on that I'm not noticing right now. Windows sometimes tends to do things that it shouldn't. Like I have everything set up so it won't, but still it finds its way into whatever I'm doing. Okay. It is using less of the... Wait. What happened there? Really, I move something and suddenly it clicks OBS. What the fuck? Okay, that's doing okay. Doing okay, that's not using the camera. Shouldn't be having this much issue. Like, why are you being so mean? You know, instead of custom, let's just do medium and see. Entire boss. It seems like it. I'm not really sure why though, because the last few times I was even using the other model without problems and it wasn't stuttering, it wasn't doing anything, and now I'm just like, what's going on here? There we go. Hmm. Yeah. Estoy cansado, jefe. I mean, definitely. The graphics card is very fucking tired at this point. I am trying to save up as much as I can to get a new one, a better one. Because, man. That graphics card has carried me way too long. I mean, it looks kind of bare. It looks kind of shit. Uh, but I mean, I want to play the game, so I generally don't mind lower graphics. I do know I didn't change anything on OBS side, so I'm not sure if there's anything. There's nothing open either, so. Oh god. Can you... There we go. Hit. I hate when that happens. I'm dead. Yeah. I stick to my PlayStation 5. PC stuff is super complicated to me. Once you get the hang of it, it's not that complicated. But yeah. If everything goes right, maybe I can save up enough in the next few months. The thing with PCs and upgrading it is that one, you have to look a lot at compatibility and stuff. You need to make sure that everything works together as a team. And then you also need to take into account, for example, something that I had to think about a lot was if I buy this, like, this one thing, right? If I have to upgrade it in the future, what options I have, right? It might work for now, but then in the future, if I need to change anything, what's the situation then? Also, obviously, costs are something to be taken into account. It is very difficult right now with the prices and all. Also, for example, if I needed to change... the graphics card, for example, I did change my CPU fairly recently. So if I had to change the graphics card, right? Oh god. I would have to think about changing the how is it called? The power zone? I don't know how to call it. The thing where it connects to the electricity. That part. Hey. Because it wouldn't be enough, the one that I have, to handle everything. And because graphics cards have been getting bigger with time, I may need to change some other things to kind of be able to install it in the PC. So everything counts, you know? Some dollars here, some dollars there, and suddenly you're out of budget. I mean, if you want to do things correctly, right? You can definitely just not pay attention to anything and then just do stuff, but you have the risk of it just backfiring on you. And I have absolutely no wish to burn my house down. So it certainly is a little bit complicated, and it is very intimidating to get into, PC building and stuff. But thankfully, there's like very good shops and stuff with people that actually know what they're doing. Like, I wouldn't think of doing it myself, Oh, yeah, I do the research and stuff. And it's like, no, man. Yeah, do your research. Try to know as much as you can about the topic. But let someone that works with that actually make the decision of, yeah, this is going to be nice. This is going to work well, But for that, yeah, you do need to find like a good... Oh, I killed it? What the fuck? I wasn't looking at the... I wasn't looking at the light. I was not looking at the at its HP. What the hell? I was surviving. Cathedral of Manus Salus. Nice. Just bought a pre-made one. Exactly. I did that the first time, but I couldn't... At this point in life, I can't drop that amount of money in one go. I have to kind of manage it differently. And I never liked credit cards and stuff. So, yeah. If I don't have the money, I don't spend it. And I didn't have it. Thankfully, hopefully in the future, I'll be able to upgrade it, fully upgrade it. And get a few more coolers and stuff. And we'll be able to run things better. I hope. Imagine in the future they get so expensive the only option is to buy a subscription to remotely use someone else's PC. Oh no, fuck that. You know what? That's kind of what happens with video games. You just rent them. They are not yours. Okay, we have that. And now I think bigger would be a good thing to invest in. I don't have to use the faith one anymore. Like, I don't have to use it. I can use some other stuff. I kind of want to use more of the crucible stuff, so we're getting them. You weren't focusing on the battle, you were just feeling the rhythm of the hunt. I disassociated there. I don't know what was going on. Had to because I had a laptop that wasn't upgradable. Yeah, laptops are very difficult. Laptops can have like switchable parts, but only for like replacements and stuff. They are not exactly like you can just do whatever you want with them. They are super convenient though. Super convenient. Because you can take them with you and stuff. And I totally could get another level. I don't know what am I doing here? I looked at the corner right there and I was like 57? Why am I here? There you go. That's a bit better. If I use a few runes, I could do that. Casually explaining pleasing someone should be your new strategy. Casually explains anything, distracts myself from the fight, and actually beat the boss. I think this is the thing. I sometimes overthink battles a little bit too much. Yeah. Here we are. My lady. Hello, Ranni. Here we are again. There we are. Had to replace my RAM like a year ago. Thank God I chose to get 32 gigabytes before it got super pricey. I got 2 sticks of 8 gigabytes of RAM in a drawer. That will be generational wealth in the future. The thing is, right? This whole situation with RAM and with a graphics card too, in such a degree, it's just so unfair. It's a stupid situation. Like, no one's using that amount of RAM, no one's using that amount of graphics cards. We are just hoarding at this point, I think. They're just hoarding stuff and just makes it more expensive to everyone. And then for the price to go down, it's going to be hell. Honestly, I just feel kind of frustrated about the whole thing. You know? Definitely, like, I'm going to try and get maybe more RAM, just if I can, just because I actually need it. Then yeah, the graphics card and stuff. But maybe I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I'll have to try, I guess. Um, because yeah, the I would really like to have some 32 gigabytes of RAM. That would be just awesome. I currently don't, because it was way too pricey at that point and I didn't have the money. So, yeah, life is like that. I might try to get more RAM. And then when I get more RAM, then a little bit further in the year, I may just do the other upgrade that I need to do. But depends on how much I can save. I will do what I can. It is what it is. You have to go with the flow, and if prices go up, then I'm sorry. The sticks I bought with $100 are 400. Yeah, it's insane the amount that they have. The price has increased. It's just like, what the fuck, man? Just one cannot have a hobby. I'm getting too frustrated. I'm getting too angry. I'll go close the window and turn on the lights. Yeah, it makes no sense how things work, and at this point, I just prefer to go with the flow and try not to get too mad about it. Because at the end of the day, it's something I can't control. No one can control. Well, no one that would control it. Everyone that can control it, they are the ones profiting from this. So, yeah, I mean, we can do nothing about it. Let's just go with life.
So it was thee who would become my lord. Perhaps I needn't have warned thee.
I love you, Ranni.
Pleased, however. Thou art a fitting choice. I go now to the night sky. It is there I shall find mine order. I bid thee travel the path of the Lord, and once all is done, we shall see each other once more.
The Dark Moon Greatsword, aka the Moonlight Greatsword. I never called it any other name. Oh, let me answer a message. There you go. That's it. We can continue. We can keep going. Lovable sword? Is this where I fell from? I don't think so. Wasn't there a way out of here? I get the idea that there was a way out of here. Wait. Huh. Doesn't matter. Gaming industry needs to stop making games for the highest end PCs and build around budget PCs, making sure they can run at 1080 60 FPS. Then give the nice options to the higher end PCs. Here's the thing, it's not that they are making things for high-end PCs. I truly think that they are not optimizing enough because they think the high-end PCs compensated, which is a different, I think, type of mentality around it. It's not like, oh, we need... Because one thing is like designing something to run well in certain equipment, yeah? Another thing, and I feel like another thing is like, oh, it would just compensate it. It would just, yeah, it doesn't matter because people have really good PCs and they can just leave more resources in this type of game, and that's it. That just fixes it. No, it's badly optimized. I feel like it's not even like a developer's fault. It's just the corporation behind it. They are the ones that are like not paying enough. 2, not giving people time to test everything and to do everything that they should with their games. And also the fact that everyone's pushing AI so much is just going to give very bad results, I think. I think the whole mentality is wrong. Like the whole you can replace human work with AI. You can definitely use it as a tool for certain things, but it's not like a replacement type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Also, with the whole prices just going up and stuff. For example, who are you going to sell the next few products per PC if no one can buy a PC, right? If it becomes something so expensive that no one can participate in the hobby, then who are you going to sell everything? Because even if like companies need PCs and stuff for working, let's say a call center needs a lot of PCs and stuff, they're not going to get graphics card. They're not going to get some other stuff. Oh god. I forgot just how badly I was against this guys. I feel like sometimes they kind of lose the plot a little bit when it comes to who their clients are. Logically, wouldn't companies want to make sure to cater to the majority of gamers for the biggest group of people? So that like majority of gamers have similar graphics cards and what I got to what I got, like 60%. I mean, yeah. The thing is that if corporations are, for example, buying up all RAM in bulk, obviously that gives more profit, right? But then you're losing the other part of your customer base, which is people that like video games and for people that like technology in general. They... Ooh! What the fuck happened? happened there? I don't know. I feel like the whole reasoning just very flawed. And part of the reason that a lot of people get into video games, I think, is because it's accessible in a way as a hobby. What is this? What was that for? Where did that open something? Rolling? Oh, nice. Oh, Cerulean Amber Medallion +2. Nice. That's not what I meant. One of the things that I was thinking of doing, you know, when I was looking for graphics cards and stuff, because I'm already trying to research a little bit to see what I'm going to get. Because for example, like if I get RAM, that's going to increase the cost. Maybe I'll get the RAM first, but I don't know. I'm still kind of on the fence on what I'm going to do, because there is something that I want. Why are you doing that? It's not the RAM, because I'm looking at it. I am very confused on how that is going on. Oh, and that's the well. Okay. Doko. Yeah, that was dragon that I don't need to kill. But I don't know. The other option that I have is either I get another, like, less expensive graphics card. That is still convincing me a tiny little bit more. This is not what I wanted to go to, but I guess there's a grace over here. I might just get the grace. I wanted to go to the ruins. Oh, crystallions, nice. But I don't know. We'll see what happens when the time comes. I'll make a decision and see. It would also depend on the amount of the budget that I have. We will see what happens this year. And also, you know, I wouldn't like to upgrade the PC and just be unable to play. So, oh god. Oh no. Well, something has happened. Torrent. We are in a very, yeah. How? How is that a solution game? Just... It's been a while since I broke the game. It has been a while. This is what I wanted to go. Corinne was just tired. It seems like it. I don't know. I was about to get out of the game and then log back in. But it just gave me a more direct solution, it seems. I mean, was it not a solution? Was it the wrong solution? From the game's standpoint, it's already fixed. Like, why would I teleport you to somewhere else? If I can just kill you and you will be teleported anyways. Fucking hell. There you go. I hate the disappearing mages so much. There you go. I don't know. We'll see what this game, what this year brings us. Oh, I rolled and I did not dodge anything. There you go. Wow, can something else happen? What the hell? Just activating absolutely all traps. Okay, I think that's done. Let me see if I... Rolling. There you go. I really like their invisible floors. Somber smithing stone. Nice. Anyways. I'll have to check the settings and stuff when I'm off stream. Like, I'm looking at my resources in my PC and stuff, and it doesn't seem like it's anything in particular. They could totally be, I don't know. Let me see. We're going through where the dragons were. And going to the tower. Was it this way? I remember. No, it was not. I'm going totally the wrong direction. What the hell? Sense of direction is non-existent today. Oh god, don't go through the trees again. This way. You know the icon shield in... Oh. Shield in Elden Ring was first in Demon Souls? No, because I never played Demon Souls. So it would make sense that I didn't know it was there. Which way should I... Oh, it just goes this way, okay. Yes. Oh, no, this is the Gaul. This is where Alecto? No, yes. Ringleaders. For some reason I was getting confused. I thought I was going here. but I'm not. Yeah, I don't have that many runes. I can lose them if I need to. Okay. Let's go. That is not much damage. Oh god. Okay. I don't even know. It never happened before, right? Those type of starters, they didn't happen before. I don't even know. That's weird. It never happened. I have them on low. I don't know what else I could do here. That has me really worried. I turned up I lowered the resolution. Like that is worrying me a lot. Da, da, da. Medium grass quality is definitely tanking the game. I played it on medium without it changing anything, without disabling motion blur, without disabling nothing. And it was just doing great. I don't know if something updated and now it's doing that. I'm confused. It definitely stutters when it's starting to load something. I'm not really sure what it is. Medium. Medium, high. There's nothing and there's not lower than that I can go. I am confused. I'm going to wait and check a few things on my PC. Let me see if I have anything open that may be interrupting anything. I'm not sure what's going on here. Settings in Elden Ring. Let me check. We can just talk for a little bit. I'll put some music. We will check. We will check. Recommended. Demise. Don't like full screen. There we go. Now, if I don't know. Bring me patience. Lots of patience. Lots and lots of patience, I guess. Open this. There we go. See how that is. Oh, it's going to start up in full screen, I think. For some reason, whenever I change something, the game decides to go full screen. And I don't like playing it. I don't like streaming with the game in full screen because if I alt tab it, it just gets weird. Also, it cut up the game audio and stuff, and I don't like that. I never liked it. Whenever I would alt tab out of it, it would just do. Wait, again? Why? Ah, for fuck's sake. Now, load. System. Yes. And then keep it. Where is it? The other one. Why? Oh, if I windowed. Yes. If it's borderless window, it changes my resolution. It doesn't do 920. And it still looks full screen. So I'm just I guess. I don't know. I don't know, man. Let me check. We're getting that there. OBS. Do that. Do this. Turn this off. And then we'll have to see. I'm not sure about anything at this point. There we go. There we are. Let's check the stutters if they still happen. And oh well, we'll have to see. This one. There we go. Oh god. This is so bad. That's literally what I'm thinking right now. Stop doing pirouettes. Oh, no, you're still stuttering. I don't know why you're loading. I am not sure what he's doing there. I'm not sure what's going on there. I'll bring this there. Hello, Storm King. Hello. GPU is at 54. CPU is at 28. You missed. You had varying levels of yo today. We're all having different situations, I think. I have no clue what's going on. May need to change to check a few things when I'm off stream. I mean, we did a lot of progress during these days. And today's a Sunday, I wasn't going to play much. $15? I have no idea about yeah, about Final Fantasy. Never played any. I have no idea about the games. Didn't start the game up. I should have done that. It's a lot more range than I think. Back up. Yeah. Yep. Alecto did give me a lot of trouble, so makes sense. Take America. I am still kind of worried about the situation with that, so I will leave that. Yeah, I'll try to get that grace over there and maybe call it a day there. Oh well, we could try to finish all of the Ranni related quest. But I don't think I will do much more progress today. I think this was enough progress. Oh yeah, it's also like 8:30. I might, yeah. It's a Sunday. We're not staying too late. We're not staying late. Now, if I don't get killed by the trees, we should be able to get the thing. I love these flowers. They're so beautiful. They look so nice. All shiny. Now, yeah, let me get that grace. So, now, I got that. I'm not looking for the turtles yet. I needed to go here, Ichi. Go to Ichi, do the Solvis thing, and then pray that everything's fine.
Oh, there you are. Good of you to drop by. Have you heard? Lady Ranni has departed on her journey. Along the dark path of Empyrean.
Game's finally installed. Have fun, Storm King. Have lots of fun. Then tell us how it went.
It would not have been possible without you. As Lady Ranni's war counselor, and moreover, her childhood warden, I express my deepest gratitude. You and only you were Lady Ranni's true champion. My purpose is nearing its end. I've served Lady Ranni for as long as I can remember. It has been a long and wondrous journey. Now Lady Ranni is in your hands. I pray that you serve her well unto the very end.
Yeah.
Lady Ranni has departed on along the dark path. Now Lady Ranni is in. I pray that you.
You only say that? Weird that you still have the talk button.
Lady Ranni along the dark path of the Empyrean.
Now, Rena's Rise. I think I had to go here. if I'm not fucking up. Hmm.
No. I'm part of her very being. I can never betray her. No matter what might happen. Ranni. She needs me.
This is going to be bad. Really, really bad. Oh. Yeah. Yep, clear. Life, bro. I love you, man. I'm sorry. I forgot I needed the other one. Oh god. Ow! I needed the other halberd. I forgot. What do you have in your physics class? I think I have heal half, and then I have strength and strength. I think I have strength. Wait. Let me do this. Cleanse me. No. Those. It's a little bit easier. Then instead of this one. I think I'm doing that for now. I'm sorry. Yep. He's always like a really bad part of the quest for me. Such a bad part of the quest. But we can't leave him like that. He deserves better. Way better. No. Hmm. 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 Huh. I'm half paying attention to the fight, half paying attention to my PC's health. Oh! Oh yeah, I forgot that you did that. Yeah, we might... Hmm. At least he isn't using deathmatch. Yeah, well, yeah. At least he isn't. I am willing to go the extra mile for him. He's doing what we can. Yeah, we may finish this and then... No, well, yeah, normal death. That is true. Wait. I'm not using this. I need... Hmm. So weird. Yeah, no, 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 no. The the graphics card was having... It was literally 60% and suddenly it was 98 and then 60 and then 98. I'm not... Nope. We're not. We're just chatting for the moment. I need to fix that. What the fuck? That never happened before. I am not risking anything. See, that's what I was looking to the side. It was just normal, and then suddenly it was like, what's going on here? Suddenly I was like, no, that's not normal. That never happened. Or it's time just come. I don't know. I'm scared. The fuck? That was scary, dude. Hopefully it's like a driver issue or something that updated. I don't know. I'll try to see off stream what's going on, what could be causing it, but what the fuck, man? That scared me. You know, I looked to the side and I started being like, nope, nope, and the game was just like stuttering. I was in the menu of the game and it wasn't moving. I was like, nope, nope. We're going to behave and we're not going to touch that for a while. Mm-mm-mm. No. That scared the living shit out of me. Anyways, just chatting, everyone. Yeah, just chatting for a little bit. Let's get you some music here. Oh god. I definitely need to save up money and upgrade. What graphics cards do you guys use? Like, I'm kind of curious. What do you have? I have a 1060. That's kind of why, but if you put the knife down, we're listening no more Elden Ring for the day. Exactly. Yeah, no, we're not doing it anymore. Having computer issues this month. Yeah, maybe there's an update to the drivers. I'm not sure. I could swear the last week I didn't have any issues. We were not having stutters with. I was using the other model. Yesterday I had to bring up the PNG model because it just wouldn't. It looked really weird. You know what? We're not doing anything, so I might as well just bring the other one. But what the fuck, man? That really scared me. That scared me so much. Is that okay? No, it's a little bit to the side there. There we are. Might as well leave it there and see what happens. Are you? Are you? Yeah, you should. There you go. That should be good. Ah! That really scared the living shit out of me. Yeah, I will still have the thing open just in case. Just to monitor. It was not the RAM. At least from what I saw, it wasn't the RAM. It was the CPU spiking. A 3060? Gen Intel i5. Yeah, it's a good one. That's a good one. I don't know, prices at this point are so bad. We'll have to see. I've been comparing stuff and things, so hopefully I'll get something nice, but I don't know. Have you done an internal cleaning of the PC yet? Could be buildup of dust that is causing it to run harder than it needs to? Yeah, I mean, last month when I changed I did the partial upgrade, it was also cleaned by the people installing them, so it is? Question mark? It is fairly clean. It's not even like dust or anything. So I really don't know. Well, I hope so. No, it was clean. Also, it wasn't dirty when I left it there for the replacement of the parts. So it had, yeah, a little bit of dust, but it hadn't been like all 2 years of dust accumulated. It was like just a thin layer. I always take care not to have any like too much dust or lint inside the PC. I always try to keep it fairly clean, so it's not a problem. But yeah, oh god, that scared me so much. I'll try to see, maybe there's like a driver or something that I can update or something else. I'm not sure. Cleaned his PC and didn't make sure he didn't have any static electricity and broke his PC because of it. Yeah, there's a lot of things that can cause that. I generally, what I do is I turn it off. I unplug it and I turn off the little key that's on the back of the PC just in case of anything. And I don't use what do you call it? Depends on the parts that you're cleaning, but I don't use a piece of cloth or anything. Either I use compressed air if I have any, or very lightly, just little by little, just clean it, but very delicately. I'm trying not to. I don't know how to call it. You know the way that you clean a table, that you're kind of rough with it? I try not to do that. Also, when you're using compressed air and you're trying to clean the fans, you hold the fan so it doesn't spin. There's like a few things that are just like, you kind of have to be a little bit more delicate, I guess. You don't really need to Interesting. Like, there was one time I remember I had the PC plugged in another room than where I am now, right? I had the PC plugged to the wall and stuff, and then when you just like reach down into the desk and you try to move it a little bit because of something, and I touched one of the parts that is actually metal, and I felt electricity. Immediately unplugged it. Immediately. And I was like, what the fuck? In the end of the day, I solved it. I just plugged it in another outlet. That one apparently didn't have, how do you call it? Tierra. It didn't have the connection that you do to the soil. So any electric discharge goes to the ground instead of towards you. I don't know how to call it in English. How is it? Cable, tierra in English. Ground wire. Earthing cable? Ever buy pre-owned? Eh? Pre-owned. Like used. Pre-owned. Used parts? I have bought used monitors and other stuff, but I don't know if I would trust used components for the PC. I don't know. The thing is that depends on. That's the thing. You have to trust the person's words. That it wasn't like misused or badly maintained. And I don't know if I trust people enough for it. You know, you could totally buy like really there's people that buy used parts and they are in perfect condition, and it's like a way more cheaper than buying new. But yeah, depends on where you buy them, and I wouldn't be able to tell you if something was in a good state, in good condition. I wouldn't be able to tell. Like if I went with someone that knew or was able to check, then yeah, sure. But I don't know, man. It's a lot of money. Even though it would be cheaper, yes. I don't know if I would trust anyone with that. Because imagine something fails or something burns. Like, I would be anxious. It would make me very anxious. I think so, yeah. Yeah, get rid of the controller. We're not using that. We're not using that anymore. Looking at the card I have, I don't see it being sold anywhere anymore. I've seen like a few 3060s around, but they are already like a little bit outdated, I think. Definitely there's not all of the models. Some of them there are. Check. I'm trying to check all drivers and stuff. I'm not exactly... No, I have it up to date, it seems. Huh. Oh, I might save this, maybe. I was looking to see if I could get an answer to what was going on with Elden Ring. I just, yeah, got distracted for a moment. My brain disconnected. Or they are just gonna start making old cards for gamers and keep the best stuff for the tech companies. Honestly, depends. I don't know, like, how much tech companies are going to do with that. I feel like, again, at the end of the day, I, as the personal user of a PC, am I ever going to use the most powerful piece of equipment? The most powerful PC? Am I ever going to need that much power in my hand? I don't think so. Unless I have like a big fucking TV that I want to play in and it's 4K resolution and whatever. Like, I don't think I will. So I'm just like, you know, with a good enough graphics card, with a good enough CPU, with a good enough setup, you're okay. You're fine. You can play a lot of stuff. Maybe you're not going to play it in like ultra high quality or like in 300 or hundreds and hundreds of FPS, but at that point I just don't care. 2027 there will be back the 2064 gaming peasants. They want my game to look like absolute ass just to play 1080p at 60 FPS. I mean, 1080p is okay. At least for me, I'm just totally fine with that. But again, it should be optimized. That's the thing. The games should be optimized, and a lot of them are not as well optimized. Or they are made thinking that, yeah, you can just compensate it with the graphics card. Oh, you can just compensate it by buying more RAM. It's just no. You should give the solution. Like, your customers shouldn't be giving you the solutions or shouldn't be spending to solve your own problems. Thing is that people still buy the games, even if they are badly optimized, even if they are awful. They play awful, so they're not going to change. Yeah, it does make it look like a potato, which is kind of my issue now. I played it on medium quality, I think, most of my first playthrough. Hello, Dlahan. And I played it on medium, so I'm just like, why can't I play it on medium now? We'll have to see. Maybe this week we will do the Slay the Princess streams that I've been promising for a while. While I check what's going on with that. Some Slay the Princess never killed anybody. Hello, more kick. Hello. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. How are you doing? How's everyone that just came in? So yeah, maybe this week we can do some of that game while I fix the issue. I hope to fix it. We'll see, we'll see. I was doing so much progress, man. We did get to do some progress today, so I'm happy about it. We finished Ranni's quest, so that's already good. That's good enough for me. Kind of funny me saying all that when I play majority old games. I mean, I feel like it depends. Yeah, yeah, a little bit. Now that I think about it. Well, I don't play anything that's too recent either. I think Elden Ring is the most recent thing that I have been playing. Most of my games are like, what, 10 years ago? Maybe the Resident Evil ones are a little bit. No. Are they? Release dates? Okay, they are a little bit, tiny bit more recent than normal, but yeah, I'm not too up to date with games in general. Or a decade or too old. I mean, they were good games, so it makes sense. I mean, a decade ago was 2016, 2015, so it's really good games. They were really good games. The Witcher was from that. The Witcher 3, that's from that time. Skyrim was from 2011. They were good, I think. Dark Souls 3, yeah, maybe 2016. Good games. A decade old, but good games. 2012 was Dark Souls 1, which feels really strange. Why? It does feel kind of weird when you look back and you're like, oh, Skyrim was in 2011. You remember a world where there was no Skyrim? Like, I remember. Game should have come out in 2007 or maybe like 2009. Maybe because of how it looks and how it plays. Now, good games equal indie games, and they are usually not demanding on PC. Yeah, we were talking about PC optimization for game optimization for PC and for PlayStation. I guess it applies to, because we had a little bit of an issue. My CPU was struggling let's call it that. It was just spiking to 90 something percent while playing Elden Ring, and Elden Ring was stuttering heavily at the end. So, yeah, just chatting it is for now. And see if it's like a compatibility issue or if there's any driver that's just fucked up or something. I don't know. But it was spiking badly, and I just decided to not alt that F4, but immediately get out of there. So yeah, that's why we're bringing this optimization and all the performance topic. I'm just kind of looking at my how do you call it, my task manager and stuff. I'll have it open for a moment. 3 games for Christmas and they all can run basically on a potato. Those are the best type of games, to be honest. You can just play them anywhere. I also had issues lately. Oh, yeah, someone, they were telling me like, what was your graphics card? 1060, imagine. 1060 is very old. Oh yeah, thinking about Microsoft, honestly. That was my guess. I was like, what's Windows doing on the background? Because I swear I disabled everything that I could at this point, and I'm just not sure what it is. And I'm just like, just what are you doing? But yeah, I mean, life, isn't it? I could get something better now, cheap. Yeah, maybe. There's like a few things that are better, and they're not that bad. I mean, if you want to get like the last of the last, that's going to be super expensive. Maybe people complaining lately. Yeah, it always has its issues. It always had that. But again, I put like $20 towards a new GPU. Oh no, don't worry. We will get there at some point. We'll be fine. Windows was bad, not Windows 7 to be honest. Windows 7 was, I had to say, one of my favorites. I only upgraded to 10 because I had no other fucking option. I feel like, I don't know, just... I really like the other Windows operating systems. I also didn't like having to upgrade to 11, but, well, it is what it is, unfortunately. So yeah, I hope I can fix whatever's going on. I have life. God. It could be better, it could be worse, I guess. I just hope, the only thing that I hope is that the graphics card is not fucked up, because from the parts that I stopped using, we are trying to build my sister a PC for herself. So I was intending of upgrading my graphics card and leaving this one to her. So I just hope this one works. What the fuck? I just hope it's a driver issue and not a physical problem of the card. Oh god. 11 on my PC, my laptop is still 10. Yeah, this one I had to upgrade it, unfortunately, but I have done before. I don't see much of a difference when it comes to operating systems. They kind of look different a little bit, but basically it's in its last leg. Just use it for school stuff now. Yeah. It just comes to a point when it's just like, no da para más. You can do nothing else with it. They just, no matter how much maintenance you do, it just doesn't recover from a certain point. I like how you played Elden Ring. You fought pretty well, although I was worried about the damage you were taking. Can I ask how your day went? My day was pretty nice. Really, really nice. Nice weather today, for sure. It's summer here, so I was suffering from the weather, but today was pretty nice. Really nice. I got to take care of my plant. I have a garden and stuff, so spend some time with family. Communicating is not my strong point. I'm silent. Oh no, don't be. I mean, you're being respectful. It's fine. It's been running for multiple hours each day since 2016. You piece of crap breaking on me. I mean, 10 years is already good for a PC, to be honest. Gonna work? Lurking time? Lurking time, yeah. Hope it's not too much work. Oh god. Honestly, it just comes to a point that, I mean, 5-6 years for a PC setup, it's already like a good life expectancy for it. Mine 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 7 years, yeah. 7 years is a lot. 6-7 years. And it was still running pretty well. It was not a bad PC, but it just came to a point that it just wasn't enough. At least for what I wanted to do. If I wanted to use it for something else, then most likely it would just keep going, because it wasn't a bad PC setup. But with streaming and the type of games that I've been playing or wanting to play mostly, I'm just in the need of something else. I'm getting more stuff. Yeah, keeping a similar quality is going to be nice. If you're not looking for a supercomputer, then you're going to be okay. When it comes to pricing, I thought it was going to be worse when I upgraded partially and stuff. I was expecting to be very like almost on zero in my bank account. But you know what? It wasn't that bad. If you get the parts that you need and not the ones that you think you need. Because here's the thing, when I was looking for recommendations through the internet, everything was like the most powerful stuff and the most, oh yeah, this is what everyone else uses, and this is what that this gives you way more, I don't know how to call it, like the most strong and potent components for your PC. And I was like, I don't need a spaceship of a PC. I need a PC. And it's just like, it depends. If you think you need like a super mega PC, it's going to be expensive. But if you're willing to go a little bit lower, you're going to find that you can make it work. It just works. I enjoy being able to play optimized games on a PlayStation 5. Good. If PlayStations are good for you, then sure, go ahead. I was never the type of a console player. Like, I do like having my PC with everything. I prefer the flexibility, in a way. The variety. of games that I have on PC. And just doing everything on my PC, I can just do everything. I feel like PlayStations are only for playing games. My PC, I can edit stuff. Now I'm not editing that much, so it doesn't really matter. But if I wanted to 3D model, I could. If I want to draw, I can. If I want to animate something, I can. So those type of things, I think a PC works way better for me. Looking up a build on YouTube and everything is based on most OP build and everything is performance based instead of focusing on fun. Yeah, and if you think about it, the budget that you would need for that is like super high. So it's kind of like, I don't know, like who has that type of money, right? Not me. Like I sometimes, you get stuff recommended. It's like $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 PCs, and I'm just like, I don't have that money. I don't have that much. Like, who is this advertisement for? Who is this ad for? Who wants to spend that much on a PC? At least for me. Like, if anyone here has spent way more on a PC, I'm not going to judge you. If you have the money, use it however you want. But for me, it's kind of like, I prefer to buy myself plants. Like a little bit of money for PCs, a little bit of money for games, a little bit of money for plants and other stuff, and food. I have more priorities than how my PC is and how shiny it is and how many toys and trinkets you can have. Although it is the truth that the moment that you have money, the more you're going to spend. It's very difficult to stay within a budget if your income goes way above it. So I do understand a lot of people paying for really high-end PCs. As long as it's within their budget, totally okay. If I just the money I put in my PlayStation 5 into my PC, I would have been able to buy a really nice PC probably a few years ago. I mean, looking back, there's so many things we all could have done differently. But yeah, I mean, it happens. There's so many things, if I knew RAM prices were going to be so high, I probably would have stocked up on RAM at least, instead of waiting so much and now having to pay a lot for it. Honestly, it happens. We cannot predict the future and we cannot make better choices. So at this point, just go with the flow. It happened. Don't think too much about it. Think of how you can do better in the future, and that's it. You cannot change it. It is way better to just accept certain things and then just move forward. But yeah, if I look back, I'm like, oh, I could have used this money better. I could have done this. Should have bought that. I should have bought this, There's always regret to be had. Or even not with just money. Maybe just being like, oh yeah, I wasted too much time on this and I should have left it there. I should have started something else, I should have gave up and started something different. There's always stuff. I mean, as long as you learn something from it, it's not all regret. Or at least I want to think of it that way. There we go. I'm going to close the task manager seems to be okay for now. Ah, need to stretch a little bit. Ow. Ow. Everything hurts at this point in the day. At this point in the weekend, everything hurts. But thankfully, it's not been that bad. During the week, it was worse. So. Cry and feast anyway. I mean, I don't mean you shouldn't get frustrated, you know. It's just that we need to learn and move on from stuff, from certain topics that we can change. Although obviously theory is always very different from practice. We all know that. We all know that. I wonder what I can do this week. Maybe I can do some other stuff. If I can record something, I might. Though I don't know what. I have so many things that I want to do this week. I'll see. I will see. I want to change a few things this week. We'll see if I can. If I can do some of that. Some drawings that I have to start. I really want to complete the drawings that I have. I really want to add Alexander to the screen. I want to add Alexander. I want to add a few other stuff. But maybe like tinier. I don't know. So many things that I want to do. Little by little, the screen started to get a little bit more full, like all the shelves and stuff, which I'm very happy with. I do want to add a lot of more stuff. As long as something is temporary, I'm fine with it. Yeah, as long as it's something that just passes by, will pass by with time. Although sometimes one doesn't think too much about it, but you know, if you think about it, most things are temporary. They just come to pass. When you learned to draw, how often do you do it? Do you still do it very regularly? Not as much as I would like. When I was in high school, I always drew from when I was little. I always liked it. Then when I started getting into watching anime and stuff, I just, how do you call it? I started to learn more artificially. I was using tutorials and stuff to actually be able to get what I wanted when I was drawing. And during that time, yeah, I was drawing very consistently. But then I just kind of stopped, and then I did it again, and then I stopped, and then I did it again, and then I stopped, because I'm not a consistent person at all. I'm very inconsistent with what I do as a hobby. So I would have another hobby, I would just go into that, then I would just come back and stuff. I still have like a lot of my drawings when I was in high school. But now I don't draw as much. Like I draw for the channel mostly, but in general I don't draw that much. But yeah, I don't know. I just have creativity spikes when I'm just like drawing for a whole week, and then suddenly I don't touch it for like 2 months, and then I draw for like a long time, and then I just don't touch it. I think like that's kind of what happens in my case. I definitely should, if I wanted to be better at drawing and stuff, I should do like way more. like I do have a few things that I wanted to do for the channel and for the stuff, and I just haven't been able to finish anything because I don't know, I just haven't had like that big spike of creativity and energy to do that. But it is what it is. I'll finish them at some point, I guess. I feel like it would be nice to go back to drawing, but very small things. Sometimes I have that moment when I'm just tackling something way too big and just never finished it. But making like tiny drawings, like all the chibis and stuff, has definitely helped to be a little bit more consistent and to have like more stuff that I want to do. I don't know. It's been nice to and also I tried like different styles with all of them. Some of them had more line art, some of them don't. Depends on the day, honestly. It's been interesting to draw for the channel and stuff. What should I add for Resident Evil now that I think about it? I don't know if there's anything memorable from Resident Evil 7 and 1. I mean, Chris is one of the things, but... Hello, Loki. All done? I guess? No, for... reasons out of my control. We're just chatting now. Like for example, with this screen, I wanted to add like a keyboard to put on the table, like over there. I wanted to put like a keyboard or something, like a keyboard and mouse, but I haven't been able to draw it and actually like it. So yeah, maybe like a keyboard and mouse, a controller, just to put it there, you know. Those type of things I kind of want to add to the screen and stuff. I feel like with hobbies, I don't really have anything that's like super consistent throughout the years. Even with games, with video games, I've not been consistent all the time. I've had moments where I played way more, and other times where I just never played anything. And even within video games, it was like, oh, maybe just the only online stuff, then it was single player, then online again, and then it's like I'm not a very consistent person at all. Digital art is a better way to learn? No. I still think that pencil and paper is the best way to start. I don't know what it is, but it definitely is different. Because, you know what? I would say actually instead of pencil, I would say pen, because you cannot erase it. And I feel like, in a way, how do you call it? When you're drawing and you're drawing with something that you know you're not going to be able to erase, either you learn to do things, how do you call it, kind of okay from the start, or you learn to fix mistakes. You know? I don't know. I like making like a few sketches with a pen instead of pencils. They're always very rough. They're always very not the most clean drawings, but they do have like a certain sense to them. I don't know. That's a different feeling. But I do think that drawing by hand instead of digital, like traditionally, is a little bit better to learn. Because with digital art, also, there's a lot of things that work very different. pressure is something that you need to take into account a lot. Unless you're drawing with something that doesn't take into account pressure. For the pens, the brushes and stuff. I feel like it's just pencils and paper, just way simpler. Get a pencil, get an eraser, get a piece of paper, and you just start making little figures and see where it goes. And then you can translate that to digital more easily, I think. At least for me, it's kind of like that. I drew a box a while ago. I might try it again. It's a free like art course. I wanted to make a game and I've been learning programming, but I don't really have any art skills. Well, I might be better than the average person. Oh god. I got to mute. That motorcycle again. I got to mute this time. I think that depends on what you think of Adarash. There's like how do you call it? Depends on what you want to do, obviously. You can always try to find someone else that would like to participate and add the art. It also depends on the type of game. It's not the same to design something for something that's very pixel art or something that's like a visual novel, for example. Very different type of styles, I guess. Well, you see Slay the Princess, for example, looks very like very messy sketches, and it has very different styles and stuff. A very interesting take on that. Very, very interesting. Then you have, for example, things like Ori and the Blind Forest or Hollow Knight, that they are very nice art, but it's very clean. Very clean. And stuff like that, you know? But they do rely a lot on the art. So there's like, it depends on the type of game that you want to do. That's when you're like, okay, this art style works, this one may not work that much, or maybe it works, who knows? I guess there are so many games that for some people is very ugly, but it still works. Depends on the theme of the game too. And obviously, generally, from what my understanding, my little understanding is, games start looking a certain way, and the final product is very different. So I guess during the process, things get better. Generally for the better. You can be sure. Game like that rely a lot of art. True Cruelty Squad made me realize that I shouldn't worry as much. Maybe. I guess. I mean, yeah. Just the important part is to start. That's the most important. The most important thing is starting something, and then during the process, you will just solve everything that you need to solve. If you need to get someone else to do the art, you can try and find someone. If you need someone to do the music, you can try to outsource this or do it yourself. Who knows? Maybe you're great at making music for video games and you don't know it yet. There are so many things that how do you call it? Start very badly, and then just by putting in the work and stuff, you get to somewhere that is like, well, you know what? This is kind of nice. This is kind of good. My first model was shit. And I admit it totally. That was bad. This one doesn't look half bad. And I've been using it for a while. But it did take a lot of time. And even this one, it still has things that I'm not okay with. That I don't like as much. So yeah, I mean, it's very difficult to learn stuff, and even more difficult than learning is to practice and to actually find where you can improve. As long as you can have that mentality, I think you can get to do a lot of stuff that maybe you wouldn't think, oh no, I really can't do this. As long as you receive criticism and you realize where you should improve, you'll be fine. In most things in life. It is very hard to learn, yeah. It is really, really difficult. But you will never know if you don't try it. And if you try it and you fail, that's also totally fine. Yes, staying consistent is one of the issues, yeah. Your game crashed out on you. It didn't get crashed this time, but it was stuttering a lot. It was kind of pausing and then just it was weird. And then I opened the task manager and stuff, and I was looking to the side, and it was stuttering so badly, and my GPU was going from 30% to 96 to 0 to 99 to 55%, and I just decided, nope, we're done. We're not doing any more Elden Ring today. And yeah, I mean, I honestly, I got way too scared to continue playing, and I was like, yeah, sure. We will have to see if I can fix it. We will do some other Elden Ring streams, but for now, I would prefer not to burn anything. I was rewinding back to see what I missed. Yeah, most likely. It was about to crash, yeah. But it was about to crash in the worst way possible. Focusing on the ocarina right now is my non-gaming hobby right now. Yeah, it's always nice to have varying types of hobbies. Tone it down a little bit of learning each day though. Yeah. I have, aside from when I'm streaming, I haven't been playing much at all. So I just read something. The other day I crocheted a flower. I made a rose. I'm very proud of that. I've been like doing other stuff, taking care of the plants, you know, that type of thing. So yeah, just trying to do other things, drawing even, so. Because if you only, for example, right, if you get home from class or you get home from work and every single time you just keep that same routine, it's just sometimes it gets a little bit tedious to do anything else. So it's kind of like, yeah, do something different every once in a while. Cozy games lately. I recently finished the visual novel for Steins Gate. How was it? I've been interested in that one for a long time, but I don't know if I will enjoy it. What type of cozy game have you been playing? The other day I was playing Stardew. Practicing and learning is kind of boring. The thing is, if you only think of drawing as practicing your drawings, it is going to get very tedious. If you would like to, one day, you wake up and you're like, I want to draw a frog. You just go and draw a frog. Like, you know, that type of thing. You know, you can be like, you know what? Let's see if I can draw a frog from memory and see where it takes you. Then Google frogs and try to draw a frog that you find a really cute picture of. And then you kind of look at both of them and see how you can combine them. That's like a very nice exercise that I've done. And it's just like, it doesn't feel like practicing sometimes, because sometimes you're like, oh, I want to draw this. I need references. I need proportions. No. Draw it for memory before, see what comes out, and then look at it. Hope you can fix this problem in Elden Ring. Sorry, when I played this game I didn't encounter such a problem, but I hope I can fix it. Yeah, don't worry. It's I did play through Elden Ring before. I never found it. I hope it's a driver that fucked itself up. I don't know how to draw from memory, but I can copy pretty well. You know, it's a kind of like a good exercise sometimes. Not even like visual memory. It's just what is a frog to you? It could be just a blob with 2 eyes. Heart-wrenching, got a little too immersed into which is rare. Oh, nice! That's great. That's a good experience. It's really good when that happens, at least for me. And most people here know that I love a good cry after reading something. You have a good eye for proportions and details. Yeah, I used to think. Well, depends. Like, because there's definitely a difference between knowing the proportions and actually being able to, how do you call it? To make it so it looks good on paper. Because you could do the best drawing with shit proportions. And it would still look stylized and it would look great. And then you could have really good proportions and it wouldn't look great. So it does a little bit of everything. Know your proportions, know your anatomy, and then try to find a way for it to look good. Hello, Professional Husky. You changed the profile picture, I think. Scene and performance is different. Exactly, you know? The amount of times I've looked at a drawing and be like, something is wrong. I cannot tell you what. And then I would just leave it there for a while and then just go back to it and be like, there's still something wrong. It would take me so long to realize one of the eyes is a little bit skewed. Trying to speak and it just comes out like a garbled mess. It happens to me with pronunciation. Sometimes when I'm reading out loud, I'm like, I know that word. And then when I get to it, I read it and I'm like, that is totally wrong, but I don't know what I did wrong. I just know that it is. I just know that it was bad. It is, what time is it? 9:39. Oh, 9:40. Okay. 9:40. We're not doing bad on time. Pretty good. I'm not going to stream past 10 p.m. today. I'm going to just eat something light and then sleep a lot. And of course myself to do more learning, I think. I mean, as long as you're interested in God. It's a good idea to learn anything, to be honest. It kind of helps the brain. I haven't learned much in my... Well, I did go to class, now that I think about it. But I haven't learned anything when it comes to like a new skill. Only things that are related to the things that I do now. Oh, I'm also lazy. I'm a procrastinator too. I procrastinate even with my hobbies. I always do that. But yeah, I don't know. Just happens. Like sometimes I'm like, yeah, I'll just learn a few things. So, oh, this stitch that I never learned, maybe I'll just do some of that. Then I'll do some of this. You know, just a little bit of here and a little bit there. Or I wonder how you do that in Adobe Premiere. I just Google it and try to do it myself. And then maybe I never use it, but you know, at least I figured it out. But yeah, sometimes it's just the combination of having some time, having the energy, and having the interest. Those are the three things sometimes it's very difficult to get, at least for me. It's just like either have the time, I have the interest, I don't want to do it. Either I want to do it, I have the interest, I don't have the time. So it's just like you need to align those three things that are very important, and then things happen and it just flows and you learn some new things. But yeah, being an adult, you're struggling with those three a lot. And now I have a little bit more time, which is kind of nice. But then from March onwards, I'm just going to crash. I'm going to crash and I'm going to be wanting to sleep all the time, and I'm just going to be in a very bad moment. But it is necessary. So yeah, we need to do as much as we can during the summer and see what happens during the semester, because I am just trying so much not to think about it. Administration, accounting, stuff like that. It's a very nice course, I guess. Very nice. Very interesting, honestly. I thought I wouldn't like it, but I actually liked it quite a lot. At least I have like one more semester of full classes, and then the other one doesn't have as many, so I hope I don't crash out too much this year. Been thinking of a change of major? Really? What are you studying right now? I did have like a moment where I was just like, what do you call it? Computer science? I don't think the office life is for me. Yeah, depends on what type of environment you thrive in. I am more of a person that if I have a routine and a task, I'll do it, no matter what I am. As long as it's not an awful situation, an awful workplace environment. I think I can do stuff very well. What I really am not good with is the freelancing. I cannot. It is not for me. I do not have a structure. I am not built for it. Computer science, what would it include? Computer science, I'm trying to think of the equivalent from what I know. Computer science is like programming and stuff, right? Like maybe ingeniería en sistemas in Spanish, maybe. I hate it with a passion. Makes sense, honestly. Understandable. No, I do kind of like structure. A structure, but with a little bit of flexibility is like perfect. You know, like you need to get this amount of hours during the day or during the week, and then you just kind of manage it a little bit more. You know, like I'm not, how do you call it? I'm not good at just working from home and just managing myself. I'm not great at it. Umbrella programming, there's a lot of different things you can specialize into it. Okay, so ingeniería en sistemas. It is a very nice career, that one. That's not bad. But yeah, depends on which type of work you get. You might end up in an office type of job. Or maybe if you're lucky, you can get into something else. And if you change, what would you go for? because a lot of careers will end up giving you either an office job or like a freelancing job or something, or you could go and build your own company, but that one is a little bit more tricky. um I don't even think it's a problem of your major. I think it's a problem with everything. I mean, it also depends on what you get, you know? Like, you can study nuclear engineering and then you could just get a job for something that doesn't really need that. A lot of online work you can do for it, so you can work from home. Yeah, that's the good thing. If I could go back, I most likely would have picked a trade instead. A trade, it's like a specialized work type of thing. Honestly, looking back, like I did start with the intentions of getting like a degree, like a very common one, like a very good one. And then I just kind of realized that it was not for me. And then I kind of panicked too much for a while and I just delayed it a lot. And now I'm getting this. And honestly, I feel like it's a little bit better when it comes to just getting work, getting experience and stuff on this. So I'm just like, when you look back, we were talking about this before, but you look back and you're like, I should have done this from the start, I would be somewhere else right now. But there's nothing I can do about it, so I'm just taking the opportunities that I get now. Trade would be nice, except for the whole it being harsh on your body, like an electrician, for example. Okay, so yeah, officer. Okay, that's kind of like a good thing right now, honestly. With the whole thing of a lot of people getting degrees and just not getting work or jobs with the use that degree, I think that trades are like a really good option for a lot of stuff, for a lot of people. Even like bringing back a few things, even being like a tailor, like a seamstress, making shoes, stuff like that. Those type of things, I think they are really valid job options in certain places. Maintenance is always like a good one. I'm not saying construction because that one is really difficult on the body. Very harsh. Very, very harsh. But carpentry is not is a very nice one. And you can also do stuff on the side, like if you have any special interest in it, you can have like a secondary job of doing like smaller things or doing something that's special interest. I feel like, yeah, sometimes, for me at least, in my experience and other people's experiences, we were always told like, get a degree, like a full-on career, either doctor, engineer, architect, psychologist, whatever type of big degree you want to have. And then you're like, I think you should always try to get either a technical one, like a 1 or 2 years max. See if it's for you, see if it has any job opportunities. And yeah, if you at some point you're like, this is not for me, then go look at other options. There's always other options, and if you want, you can always go back to the original one. I feel like sometimes you lose so much time studying for nothing, which is kind of takes away your motivation a lot. That was has engineering firm very small, but I did think about working for him and then taking over the business when he retires. I would only want to do that if I could scale it to a point where it needed minimum input. The thing is that with see, that's the thing with how do you call it? When you have someone in your family or someone that you know that could give you some sort of job, it's kind of like a good idea to build experience there. Anything. It could be on any in any type of work. It will help a lot. Experience gets you further than whatever degree you can get. It doesn't mean that, oh, stop studying. No, always keep learning, always study. If you can have a degree, then great. It is way better to have it than not to have it. But if you can, aside from being studying, if you can get experience in a certain trade or a certain job, um, try to get it. Because at the end of the day, when you try to get a job or when you want to work in something related to that, experience will take you way further than whatever piece of paper you have. I feel like that's the most important thing. The first step to get like that one first job in like a certain career or a certain work. I don't know how to call it in English, but that first job that will get you some experience to then be able to get a better job in that career field. That's the most difficult one to have. And the older you get, the less opportunities you have to get that first step. It is bad, it is awful, but it is very difficult to be like, oh, I want to work from this on this, and no one's going to hire you because they're like, oh, why didn't you start earlier with this? And it's like, man, I don't know, my life. I don't know. So if any of you have any opportunity to get experience in any sort of interest that you have, to get experience working in that, take it. And if it doesn't work for you, then fine, it's okay. At least you tried, and everything that you learned there is going to be better for the future. It's always a learning experience, even if it was a bad learning experience, you know? But yeah, I don't know. Don't let opportunities pass just because you're unsure about it. I don't know if I'm explaining myself well. English is hard. English is difficult when it's their second language. You're not used to it. Honestly, job hunting, studying, stuff like that, very difficult in any part of the world. Very high competition. So it's very, very difficult. I should just learn it honestly while I'm just trying to figure junk out. Yeah. Extremely privileged at the moment, like even more than the average American. Use it. Use it to your advantage. There's nothing wrong with having being in a better situation or having any sort of privilege. I feel like the only way that could be bad is if you don't make the best out of it. There's nothing wrong with just I don't want to say taking advantage of your situation. I feel like if you have more opportunities and you don't take them, that's when there's a little bit of an issue. But if you have the opportunities and you do take them, good for you. Good for you, honestly. If everyone had good opportunities, it would be awesome. It would be great. But we work with what we have. And honestly, I do hope that this year we're all getting better opportunities and we are all getting better stuff. And we figure some of the things that we haven't figured out yet. Because there's always something to figure out. There is always something that doesn't really work. Yeah, for now, it is close to 10 p.m., so I am going to be wrapping up here. I need to get something to eat and prepare for tomorrow because we have to get up early. And also try to find out what happened today so I can fix it as soon as possible. But yeah, we will see. So, thank you everyone for having patience and just hanging out here. We had a lot of fun aside from all the technical issues that there were. It was fun. It was nice to talk to everyone. I haven't been doing many just chatting streams for a while, I noticed. So, maybe while we fix it, we can have a few more. Maybe some Slay the Princess this week while I fix everything. Who knows? But yeah, nice to talk to everyone. Have a nice week. Start the week in a very good note. Try different chats and deleted them. It happens, it happens. Wish you a nice day and rest. I wish you luck, good mood, and lots of cookies. Oh, that would be nice, you know? Good food, it always helps a lot. I wish everyone has a good Monday tomorrow. I definitely will try to. Bye bye, everyone. Rest well and take care. See you next time.